Oh, I'm back, baby. It's good to see you guys. I missed you. It's 5 a.m. We're out here training, and I got so much to update you on. You're just waiting.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are here in Sarasota, Florida. We got downtown right behind me here, and yeah, just wanted to shoot a quick update video. I've had quite a bit going on the past couple months. My last upload was in February, and we were just finishing Benderson Park Triathlon, and we were going into the Space Coast Triathlon, which was Cocoa Beach. So I'll talk about a couple of my races. I also want to share some big news. If you don't know already, I've left the hospitality business and the industry in its whole. I will be pursuing a different career path now and double downing on my training and really preparing for the Ironman in September. So I'm really excited about what's to come. Obviously a little nervous, can be a little scary, changing paths like that. I was in the business for 20 years, and seriously in the business behind the bar for a good 10 to 12. So it's obviously close and dear to my heart. But for me, it's time to move on, and I'm really excited, like I said, for what the future brings. It's been bright so far. So let's talk about the races. I'm going to do a quick post recap on each of those races just to update everyone, and then I'll probably conclude this with telling you what's next, hopefully. And yeah, here we are. We'll jump right into it. So we completed our Space Coast Triathlon, and this was in Cocoa Beach. It was in the historic village, really pretty. This got changed to a duathlon. So anytime there's a concern or a danger to the athletes with the water, it could be too rough, not safe. The lifeguards don't think it's safe enough for them to keep us safe. It could also be the temperature. It could be too cold. So that's another reason why they'll cancel a swim. So in this case, they canceled the swim because of the temperature. We woke up race morning with, I think it was like 36-degree temps, and that's not ideal, obviously, but also it is and can be dangerous for the swimmers. When you're coming out of the water wet, to go on to a long bike ride wet like that, you're risking getting hypothermia. So that was totally understandable, and we had a pretty good race. I felt really good, actually, and I was able to depend on my run and the training. I've since joined the Infinidad Run Club, and I've been putting in a lot of training with them. We run every morning, Wednesdays and Fridays, usually out there by 4:45, 5 a.m. We kick it off at 5:30, and all is welcome if anyone ever wants to join. All skill levels welcome too. We have a group on Strava. You can check us out. It's the Infinidad Run Club, and yeah, it's been good. So this race was, I believe, a mile run, and then followed by a 12.4 mile bike, and then followed with a 5K run, and we completed that. The mile run, it was definitely very cold, very cold. So I was bundled up. I even had hand warmers in my gloves, and I never took my gloves or hand warmers out the entire race. Just as, you see how cold it was. It was a wind chill, 34. The sun wasn't up yet. We're just praying for the sun to come up, and the bike was pretty rough. I kept my jacket on for the bike. I was really happy with my gear selection. Coming off the bike, was going into the run, I was pretty much dripping wet, which wasn't good for that cold temp. So I put on a windbreaker, didn't take anything off, just sealed the heat, and it paid off. I ran really well. So yeah, it was a good race overall. Had a lot of fun. I would definitely do it again. hope that they move it forward, which I think they said they will, more forward in the calendar. That way, you know, we don't run into this kind of cancels that, you know, when they can't cancel the swim and all that. But anyway, next race we did was in Fort Lauderdale. So we did the Las Olas International Triathlon, and this was a really cool race for a number of reasons. One big reason was I got to see a good friend I hadn't seen in, well, you know, about 10 years actually. And he's from my hometown in Brigantine, New Jersey, and he, not from there, but he lived there when I was there. I've known him for quite some time, and we met up in Fort Lauderdale. He's based out of there now, and he actually did the triathlon with me, so it was really cool to catch up. You know, a little kind of like before the race, we were able to talk quite a bit.
Yeah, it's actually going to level the playing field out a bit, because not everyone's going to be able to hold it there. Yeah. Like, I don't even know. I don't know when I'm going to go into TT or what's. It'll probably be the second lap when I know what the first lap is like. Yeah, you know, first time, yeah. I would go the first lap a little cautious. Second lap, I'd get balls.
And another race here, though. The swim was canceled, unfortunately, and this was again because the water was this time too rough, and they canceled it. And it was pretty brutal out there. When it's not safe for the athlete, it totally makes sense. I really wanted to swim. I really wanted this one. This was going to be my first longer distance race, and I just wanted it to be a complete one. So. You know, it is what it is. What I did was I got that out of my mindset. I learned that from a previous race. I let that jack me up a little bit and affected the beginning of my race until I hit my groove. So I learned from that lesson, and I did not get worked up over this. Instead, I immediately went back to the car, rethought out the strategy, took a couple pieces out of transition, put a couple different pieces in, and I PR'd my run in this race as well as my bike, so it was really awesome. It was actually a really cool moment to see how far my bike has come. To put it in perspective, I did my first triathlon race. I did 10 miles in roughly 46 minutes, and in this race it was a 18-mile bike ride that I did in about the same time. So we've increased 8 miles in distance and kept that same time, so there's been a big improvement. So I was really happy about that, and not only that, but I also PR'd my 10K run on the race. So you know, it's really awesome when you have that energy and that motivation, and it's like you work for months and months and months, and you have this race, and then next thing you know, you see, you know, you're there. You're like, all right, you know, we did this all for one day, so let's show up. So that felt really good. I finished the race extremely strong, which that, man, it was a really big confidence booster. You know, I ran through that finish line strong, walked out right out of there strong, was ready to roll. So we got a lot in us, and I'm really excited about that. The next one is the Great Claremont Triathlon. Another crazy story, of course. So I got up at about 3 a.m. here in Sarasota, and I drove to Claremont, Florida. It was about a 2-hour drive. I got there, and about 5 minutes before I got there, they sent a text and canceled the race. So that was a little devastating, but it actually turned into another positive. I stuck around. I figured, you know, I'm here. I don't want to just drive back another 2 hours. I was pretty tired, so that didn't seem safe. So I stuck around. I saw a guy that was setting up all his stuff, and I kind of just went up to him and break the bad news because I felt bad. I couldn't watch him set up all his things and then go find out for himself. So it seemed like he didn't know, so I wanted to let him know, and then we ended up actually becoming pretty good friends now. So we stayed there till the sun came up, stuck together, and we hit a workout together, and it's a pretty crazy story. Actually, was someone I was already following on Instagram, admiring, and he puts in a lot of good work, brilliant athlete, so you know, I'm looking forward to connecting with him in the future. But yeah, that's a wrap for now. The new career, next video I will be telling you guys about, and also keep an eye out. We're putting out an Iron Cutter movie, and yeah, I'm really excited for the future. Ironman's about 150 days out, September, so we're planning out all the logistics now, and yeah, things are getting real. Things are getting real. I can't wait to bring you guys along the journey. Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks so much for tuning in. Really excited to keep sharing this journey with you. And if you don't follow us, check us out on Instagram. We're very active, at daily.spence. And then obviously here on YouTube, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe for more videos. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button, and I'll see you on the next one.